Have you ever felt like a part of you has died inside? Now imagine waking up one day and being absolutely convinced that you're completely dead. No heart, no blood, no soul, just a walking corpse. Welcome to the terrifying world of the Cotard Delusion. This rare and disturbing mental disorder makes people believe that they no longer exist, that their organs have rotted away, or that they've lost their soul. Some even believe they're immortal, cursed to walk the earth forever in a state of living death. The condition is named after Jules Cotard, a 19th century French neurologist, who first described it. His patient refused to eat, convinced she had no stomach. She believed she was eternally damned, incapable of dying because she was already dead. What causes someone to believe something so extreme, so detached from reality? Cotard delusion is often linked to severe depression, psychosis, and neurological damage. It's not just a belief, it's a collapse of the very sense of being alive. In the brain, it seems to involve two systems breaking down: the ability to recognize oneself and the emotional response connected to that recognition. You may look in the mirror, see your face, but feel nothing, like staring into the void. One patient described the sensation as walking through a dream. Colors faded, smells disappeared, people became shadows. And then the certainty hit. I must be dead. This is the afterlife. The delusion can become so powerful that patients may stop eating, bathing, or even seek out cemeteries, believing they belong there. Some ask to be buried. Others attempt suicide, not to die, but to prove they cannot. In one haunting case, a man survived a motorcycle crash and later told doctors he had died during the accident. He asked to be taken to the morgue. He believed he no longer needed to eat. After all, the dead don't get hungry. This condition challenges our understanding of consciousness. What does it mean to be alive? Is it a beating heart, a functioning brain, or is it the feeling of being present in the world? Cotard delusion is often treated with a mix of antipsychotic medication, antidepressants, and electroconvulsive therapy. Some patients do recover. They come back from the psychological grave. But others remain trapped, alive, yet convinced they're not. There's a tragic irony in the Cotard delusion. The body remains intact, functioning, while the mind gives up. The self erodes. The sense of being someone disappears, like a soul evaporated into nothing. What's even more chilling, this delusion doesn't appear overnight. It creeps in, a slow unraveling of identity, of sensory connection, of meaning, until one day you no longer feel real. It makes us question, how fragile is our sense of reality? Could it break with enough emotional trauma, isolation, or chemical imbalance. Could any of us, under the right conditions, lose the sense that we exist? Psychiatry still doesn't have all the answers. But Cotard Delusion reminds us how deeply the brain shapes our experience of reality, and how terrifyingly wrong it can go. Some researchers believe that the delusion is a kind of defense mechanism. When emotional pain becomes unbearable, the mind detaches completely. It chooses death, not physical, but existential, as a way to escape. And yet, patients with Cotards don't always appear panicked. Some are eerily calm, resigned, as if they've accepted a fate that the rest of us can't comprehend. A death without a body. There's a disturbing philosophical question here. If someone truly believes they are dead, who are we to say they're not? What defines being alive beyond flesh and breath? Cotard Delusion invites us to peer into a psychological abyss where identity dissolves and existence itself becomes uncertain. It's not just a medical mystery. It's a window into the terrifying limits of the human mind. If love, hope, and meaning vanish, what remains of us? And in a world where mental suffering can erase the very sense of being alive, what can we do to pull someone back? Because sometimes the greatest horror is not death itself, it's believing you're already dead and no one notices. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more mind fragments, where we reveal what many prefer to ignore.